Their most played map. They perform pretty average here because they played it so many times. Tempo have 3 losses on this map, and their only win was 7-5 against, Stage 1 E United.
Lucy going to be hindering the defense just a touch. That Maestro ban specifically very, very big because Echo is taken out right now from competitive play. So you won't have Maestro.
Ken's still waiting for an opportunity to strike here, but Crazy gets his second. Fortunately for Ken's, though, he's going to pop up
Crazy.
right.
You hear him tiptoeing, more like tip-tapping through the field there on Super's head, but Iconic forces his way in, fights back out towards pillars. He rotates through, knows that someone's playing Freezer. Free Fire could come through. No, it's a triple kill for Iconic as he swings wide. Almost gets eaten alive from Laundry, though, as he fights back into Supply Room. Crazy. Does he have the Nitro Cell? He does indeed, and Iconic gonna get ended by Crazy with a triple kill here in round 1.
The kneecap of, I think it was Dream, passing by him. Plant attempt coming in. The Nitro Cell is thrown, but it is immediately shot out by the players supporting the plant. And finally, we'll see clutch this out, and he's already dealing with so much fire coming out against him. Super is going to be able to finish things off for the Soniqs as they take swift control over round number 2.
Great round 2 there from the Soniqs. Instead of doing something default,
they're executing, so they know they've got a lot of free space to work with on the site. Dream is only just now going to be rotating back in, and Creators is already dead, so it's just on Dream. Gets himself up back up those main stairs. Is going to try and swing in, but as you might expect, he'll get shut down by Easily, as they very much expect that push at that point. And the Soniqs take a second round in a row here on the kids' defense.
Easley's been playing too much rank.
It's going to be Easily instead that goes down here, but it is quickly traded. Now Tempo takes back the advantage.
Backwards. Iconic stays upstairs, and then we have Sleben rotate around. Some damage onto the mute here, but Crazy.
Iconic committing himself even further forward. Unfortunately, is not going to catch Creators sitting at the freezer stairs. Creators also gets himself an angle on his Sleben, but he's not drag this one out. But I'm pretty sure Tempo are aware of the fact that it's down. Despite that fact, we're going to see a swing
pressure onto the tower stairs with no pillar player. Oh my! Tempo Storm actually light up the scoreboard, but I don't believe that the new Iconic was in. Very big misplay for the Soniqs as things get more drastic going into the last 30 seconds. But 2 big pickups here for Sleben, and oh my! The Soniqs are all over the board on round 5.
He'll retreat to the depths of the basement. Dream with a perfect headshot angle, but nonetheless gets beaten by Iconic. We're in a really bad spot here as Creators can only take 1 bullet, and Jarvis, well, he's dead, so he's not going to be much help either.
Goes off after Jarvis tries to shoot it. Very low HP, and Sleben with a quick peek out the long hallway.
A second player suddenly reveals themselves to him, and it's Ken's. Sleben, though, coming in the clutch, trades out both of those players. Iconic's going to go down from that. Gomfy brings out yet another smoke charge and takes down both of the remaining players from Tempo to solidify the Tempo. Going to be relying a lot on their fragging capability to get in here, and thankfully things are going to start out well. Dream gets his second, now third on the round, is under the wings of Tempo Storm here. Sleben going to start to battle things back, but he loses his teammate just as quickly. Takes down the planter, though, doesn't confirm it just yet, goes for damage on Creators instead, and brings him down low as well. The swing here, trying to take out Jarvis, but he can't get any damage on him. Now it changes up, goes for it with the pistol, downs him, and brings it down to only 1 player, but finally Creators will get the last him down, because if not, Sleben's in a very powerful position to shut things down. Thankfully, though, the player from backstairs will actually catch him out as Creator just pushes up, and no one's any the wiser here. Dream as well assisting with that. Iconic finally trades it back, but Creators now on a triple takes down Iconic before he can find any impact, and Creators will end it on a 4K. Beautiful round from him, and very much deserving of one of those Dream claps we just saw on screen.
Very unfortunate miscommunication. Now rotates across to retake Attic. Another frag grenade in, but oh, amazing pressure, all timed off the back. Great play, but Crazy now with a nice pickup. No pressure into sight, though, as actually Creators has worked his way in.
The plan initially knew that player more than likely dropped down the hatch, but he can't lock down that player's position. And oh, a nice adjustment there to finish off Super Great. He knew he was ready for it or not, and then yeah. Easily is just off of the recoil more than anything else. Going to be able to take Creators down, finish him off. Counter defuse only a second away here. The Soniqs will finally get that second round for themselves and push up onto 6 overall.
Picks up another frag here, now on to 19, but Sleben immediately fries him back here. Very, very slow execute here for Tempo Storm, but Sonic good for most of it. Creators with yet another Jarvis as they're trying to go for the plant, clearing all these angles. The ARX eats one alive, but Gomfy with a double kill ends the map there, and Creators. Another nice ban here, and that's going to make it to where Capitao is actually in a really strong spot. Nomad That's a pretty strong one as well for Tempo Storm. With a very nice rotate here, might end up picking himself up a kill, but not ready for the man to peek from stacks. Gomfi with a very nice kill on the FMG. Storm, as they look flabbergasted. They're still trying to work their way across bar. Crazy finally picks up one.
Committing himself to the drop down, but as you can see, there's just a sea of players from the Soniqs spread out across this floor. It is not going to be an easy task to get into the site, let alone win out this round. Great reaction from Jarvis there, but it only saves him for a second as Gomfi's there to trade him out. A moment later, Crazy as well gets himself 2 more for 3 overall on the round now, but he is unfortunately out of time, and Super is going to take the safe route to win that one.
Still getting things prepped up. Still plenty of utility to be used as Slebin takes out Dream. That's a huge frag, but is immediately refragged by Creators. What else would you... Crazy walking into Freezer with the rest of the squad. Mark currently on the windows as well, but it's actually Super from White to take down Jarvis. Gomfi from long range as well, able to get 2 from Heaven. Let's see if the motion comes from White. Do they even know that he's planting? They do, and Gomfi with the frag from Heaven once again. That's the lobby, but what they should be worried about is Slebin currently inside of Whiskey. Super jumps out,
taking out the first attempt to plant. Second one is going to need to be a bit more direct. Jarvis moves in to take out one. The plant does work itself down easily, actually just barely to get that third round on the board.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I tried to move away from the mic. Takes it away from him. Gomfi, the only remaining man over here, but easily. Very nice shot from the back end. They still have to worry about those 2 possible bogeys upstairs. Doesn't see the man behind the shield, but burns him anyways. Oh my, what a flick from Kev as he works his way into the dub. But no, Mark actually with a 4K on the round. Tempo Storm finally shut out an offense.
And that was a bit of an awkward one for Soniqs to be. Got to be a bit careful about this and how it plays out. He's going to hide himself on the inside of one of his smoke grenades, but unfortunately that obscures his vision pretty heavily too.
So good pressure here for Tempo so far, but Soniqs have accounted for this as Slebin gets 2 big kills inside of Engine. Jarvis and Mark both down. Iconic makes it even more, but I don't even know if they know that there's a man laying at his feet. Castle easily just gets away with it. He's almost able to get 2. Can he do it? No. Creators firing back, but very minimal time is going to make this damn near impossible. Dream almost able to get 2. They've worked themselves into Freezer now off the back of that smoke grenade from Iconic, but now Tempo Storm lighting up the scoreboard. Know that one's inside of Whiskey. Slebin's the only man left alive now after the smoke finally clears, but it's actually Creators on the bomb chassis to take him down, and Tempo Storm in the dying seconds find round 6.
One thing we haven't been able to talk about too much here is when Tempo Storm...
Back end of reading. Looks to be a reading plant right now for the Soniqs, but oh, crazy! They weren't accounting for anyone to be Soniqs, as Iconic's going to take quite a bit of damage, but Dream gets down in the process. Iconic traded out, but oh no, Creators has worked his way. Last remaining member for the Soniqs inside of this one before. Able to fry Mark as he works his way through reading, but not accounting for the Valkyrie. Sneakily hidden behind the pressure upstairs coming down onto him as he tries to work his way up red, but it's Iconic to stop him right in his... If he's able to get any kills here, oh no, he sees him. Able to get 1. Can he get 2? He can! Oh, Mark, the double kill. Can he get the
Tempo though? So Tempo should already be set up to counter this. In fact, they are, but Iconic wins out the initial fight anyway. Everything goes. Definitely won't be revived here over the next few seconds, and Iconic can't win it out either. A massive round from Mark as he finishes out the 4K and nets his team round number 8.
Oh my, Mark, what
as you said, Creators now taking up the top white positions. He is going to get stunned out, but quickly taken out as well here by Gomfi. Tries to go for 2, but Crazy's going to get the better of him. Slebin's able to trade that out a second later, though. Dream also going to get dropped by Iconic, but you still have Jarvis safe due to Super's repel position. But no, in fact, we are going to see a 1-for-1 exchange. Diffuser does jumps back onto counter Diffuse, just baiting it right now. Oh, Super with the scope in and quick shot to take out Mark.
Burn off the engine, and he begins his plant. The Overwatch is strong as Jarvis takes down Super. Gomfi working his way. Oh no, Gomfi! You can't get the kill! And Tempo Storm wins off time. The whole round, once again, out the window for Soniqs. They actually didn't even know he was there. Easily now dead, and that's the hard breach gone.
Does retrieve it. Now he's going to try to go for the plant pretty much on his own, though. Super is here to assist. The Nitro doesn't kill Iconic, and it looks like Gomfi needs to find the angle. He can't see him. Mark's just going to sneak off the Diffuse, and Tempo get themselves yet another round, and more importantly, the Toxic Babes over in the light hole as well to prevent any pushes. Another swing from the window player. It's Slebin, in fact, that's going to be able to take down
way that M590 in close range, not to be tussled with. Misses the first shot, but ends up killing one. Nitro cell out. Can it kill him? Oh, it can. They end up winning this round, and this is all theirs. And we go to Coastline line. He gets the first frag, but easily Dream pressuring now, but he's sticking it. Can he stop him? He can easily.
Going on to both Dream and Crazy. Mark, in fact, able to finish off easily, though. Takes him out of the picture finally.
Besides a Hell in a Cell. Jarvis with a very nice audio cue there. Sends creators through the works, or excuse me.
Someone was hiding in the corner. Not going to be the case. Moves in. Tries to isolate out Iconic and 16. Still needs to isolate where Gomfy is, though, and he can't get it done. Gomfy remains stealthy throughout that entire 1v1. Is there just as quickly to trade it from his position at VIP. Easily will be able to move in just below the freezer hatch. Take him in, get themselves to the inside of the site, and here we go. Iconic shuts down another one. Looks for the hatch drop, but is going to be unable to get it. Easily picks up that kill, and Iconic finds the final one.
Joe, bro, congrats on your victory. This is a great win. Your team is safe from relegation. Talk to me about how this W feels.
Well, first off, it feels really good to be safe out of relegations for sure. We've had a bit of a wake-up call. Obviously, the last 2 play days, we didn't live up to our own expectations, so we really had to go back to the drawing board a little bit and make sure that we came prepared and were ready to play today, and we certainly show we did.
Yeah, that was a tight battle. I mean, we were sweating. I said I was like grasping my heart, you know. Tempo keeping it very close, 6-6. Why do you think you all were able to pull away at the end there and secure the win?
I think we were able to reset after some key rounds. There were Tempo made some really strong plays to catch us off guard, I would say, and it was a team effort to make sure that everybody stayed on track during those tough rounds and made sure that we were moving on to the next one and fixing and cleaning up those things onto the next. So a big focus of our last few weeks of practice has been communication and improving that. And I think that showed in those key moments that when things didn't quite go our way, we'd be able to bounce back and perform stronger in the next round.
Certainly bounce back. And, you know, you were touching on this a little bit. It hasn't been the strongest stage 2 for your team. So why do you think you all had some of those early losses?
Some of the early losses were tough. We have very strong individual playmakers, and so when we've been working on our communication, we've been trying to improve our 2v2s, our 3v3s. Those rounds where at like the very end in the last 30 seconds or so, it's an even man count, but it's not a clear advantage. So we want to make sure that we're closing out those rounds. We definitely also want to make sure, and we've been putting extra focus on the rounds where we do get the advantage, that we're not letting those rounds slip away from us. So we were going to continue to work on that, continue to work on our fundamentals, because that's the thing that will bite you in the end, and make sure that we keep performing in that regard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was just going to ask you, you know, qualifier, right? That's probably where your focus is now. So I was going to ask you, what do you think your team needs to work on to make sure y'all get there?
I think it comes down to the same thing I said before, the 2v2s and the 3v3s, also making sure that we close out those advantages. We want to be a team that cleanly closes out those rounds and make it look easy. And right now there's still some hiccups. So that's obviously something that we can look at in those rounds. So we'll keep targeting those and in those rounds specifically, and hopefully in the qualifier we'll have a very clean run.
All right, well, go enjoy that victory, and thank you so much for speaking with us, Joe Bro.
Thank you very much. Have a great night.
All right, thank you. You too. And let's